Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the late start. I was having some technical difficulties trying to get the cast to work onto the laptop. So what's going to happen from here? I am Balloon Commander working with VGA. I'll be doing a review of the game Sniper Elite VR on the Oculus Quest 2. So I got my dog here. He's wanting a lot of attention. Soon I'll be putting up, record this and put it onto YouTube. I'll also be putting up last week's video, which was the online gameplay of Contractors. That'll also be on YouTube. So during this video, I'll briefly go through what I think of this game, bit of pros, bit of cons, then I'll show you some of the gameplay so you can get a view for it yourself. There is no online gameplay. So therefore, there won't be any multiplayer review, and this would be just a one-off 1 week. Whereas next week, I'll be downloading Medal of Honor, which looks pretty interesting, but I'm going off on a tangent. I'll leave that there. So, Sniper Elite VR. What I can kind of deduce from it is meant for console, and so transferring onto VR, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It is rather heavy line storyline focused, but that's not done to the detriment of the gameplay itself, like it is with Resident Evil 4 in my opinion, which I reviewed a couple of weeks ago. There are bits of, what's what I'm looking for, not cutscenes, but it does bring you back to essentially an old man sitting at by his book and kind of going through some memories, and then you play those memories. Kind of similar to Battlefield 1. And as you go through, you play and you can hear the voiceover as you go. So it is pretty good. It's a good way to introduce a storyline while playing the game without kind of overbearing and taking over the game itself. What else? The weapon mechanics I'm fairly happy with. The loading of the weapon and everything like that is fairly smooth, especially with the bolt action rifle, which is obviously where the focus lies in this game. It does fall a little bit short with some of the submachine guns like the MP40, where you grab the foregrip, which is also the magazine, and the magazine comes out, which is a bit of a worry when you got the bad guys in front of you, and you get a bit of a dead man's click. But that could just come with practice as you learn the feel of where to grab, where not to grab. If you've ever played Sniper Elite on console, you remember when you get a good sniper shot, it traces the bullet and goes through the kind of X-ray of hitting the guy. That does happen in this game, and again, it doesn't make it feel disorientating or anything like that, like I thought it would. It actually flows pretty smoothly, and you'll see that as we go. For my review, which I'll start soon, or my gameplay, which I'll start soon, I won't go through the tutorial. There is a tutorial at the start and a bit more heavy storyline based at the start. I'll skip that because I've already gone through a bunch of kind of weapon mechanics tutorials with you guys with different games like Contractors, Onward and so on. So I'll just jump straight into it. Hopefully it works for me this time. So I can grab the right controller. Been having some issues with this today. I actually haven't been playing as much as I used to, which is a bit of a shame, but new house, new space. Now my gameplay is upstairs in my new house. The lounge is downstairs where my Xbox is, so it's kind of disconnected. I don't know, maybe I'm just lazy. You tell me. Alright, let's get up and get going. With the sniper, there is no third touch point being the shoulder, which does make it a bit hard to hold it steady. Like, what's another game where it does that? So Onward does have that touch point, and that is quite good. This one doesn't. Alright. Starts here if you're starting mid-game. New game, I don't want to do that because I don't want to take you through the tutorial. If I go continue, it drops me straight back into the mission that I was at, which I don't need to. Actually, no, I'm wrong. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. You're an old man, you got your kids, grandkids over there, sitting on a park bench, which it looks like I'm kind of sitting inside. Yep, cool me, got no legs. Alright, let's go over the page. Let's go to. There we go. Yeah, you can do different layouts, weapon layouts if you want. Let's just jump straight in. Really isn't.
The Allies prepared to assault the mainland of Italy. While the Nazis strengthened their defenses in the south, we partisans fought to weaken them and hasten the end of fascist control of our homeland.
Alrighty.
The town of Passau was under attack. We fought to hold the Nazis back and to buy time for my partisan comrades to capture one of their artillery pieces.
The graphics are not half bad, they're not great. Oh, Jesus.
Running us to hope. I had to get to that and help.
Sometimes the dialogue does come across a little bit heavy in terms of, you know, go do this, go do this. Sorry, Dante.
I would warn later. First.
That's what I mean by that kind of 3D movement as it goes in. Shit. Right, if you do need to pick up your weapon, you don't have to bend down and grab it. Point to it, flick it up to yourself. Use the grip button to move the bolt action. It is pretty satisfying, not gonna lie. Alright. I think when you are looking through your sight, it's like looking through at the wets at 300 meters. It is a bit blurry, which is a bit of a shame. If you are going with a sniper and you keep nailing them like this, it is a little bit kind of time draining, I guess. What's what I'm looking for? Repetitive. There you go, right through the head. That's what you want. Sorry, buddy. Look at his ass. Now, if you do keep your right arm still, you can keep an eye on the enemy through your sights as you recock the weapon. Let's see if I can do that now. Yep, just like that. Especially if you miss, if you're going through there, it's a bit tiring to keep your arm up. There we go. Shove him in the leg. Oh, 2 in 1. Come on. Oh, looks like I could have gotten both of them. Oops. Yeah, did I put it on your chest like your other games? Put it on your shoulder. Let's Carabiner, Rams.
Our leader, my friend, given his life for making the
Oh, not a good outcome for him. Alright, there is no difference between, the line of sight of the barrel and the scope, so if I shoot whatever I see, it's not going to hit anything low. Whoa. Run away! Oh, right on the top of his head. I'll be happy with that. Sorry, there. Crap. Come on. Recommendation, always get a little bit into cover while you're reloading. Teach that to Pooka now. Combat behaviours. Come on. Okay, let's go. It's not ideal. Crikey, fuck, he's going on.
Our comrades.
No gunner. I might try to move out of the tank. Alright, so there's one mission. Fairly linear, not all that much moving around. Like I said, it is kind of built for earlier versions of console, but not too bad overall. Bit of an arcade kind of point system there.
Has been a reprisal for the death of a senior German officer. The kill ordered by Dante, the fatal bullet fired by me. The Germans were resourceful, and they struck back without mercy. Partisans and villagers like it was this.
Alright, so here's that kind of story part, as I mentioned before. Alright, let's grab one more mission, I reckon. If you do have any questions or thoughts, feel free to chuck them in the comments.
Dante and his partisans needed an isolated place to hide out and train. And my father wanted to have
I did just get into the tutorial.
the headquarters of the local resistance.
Let me back out of that because it's not overly interesting. What's it? There we go. This isn't a bad one.
In the moments before his death, Dante had made contact with the Allies and begged them for help. Not only to fight, they heard and prayed in the artillery had loosened the Nazi bit by bit. From the tower, they could sword the enemy, but they would need help from above to stop them.
There's my submachine gun. Yeah, this is not good for distance. It might actually have some ball drop there. Alright, that's a checkpoint, just grabbing that radio there. About that much. Reckon center stand mats. Alright. That dude is not walking anywhere soon.
Father had taken charge of the unit, but he was lonely. As
Got that.
he closed in on us, I knew only I could save my complaints from being overrun.
No. Right. Let's see if I can updo this. What do I do? Or with both hands. Like that. Alright. Oh, alright. Where are you? Right there? Yeah, right there.
The Allies had sent a bomber to try to cut off the enemy.
Go! That was me like. Pretty hard to hit a moving target. They don't move all that naturally. Not want to be here. Oh, you shoot me. There you go. Shot my one. That is not very nice. I learn anything from another, don't get between me and my one. That's a hit, but not a kill. There you go. Hey. Through the neck. Oh. Yeah, let him know. No, so you can't top up. You can just eject rounds if you really want to. Probably should listen more. There we go.
Father, the area was too overrun and it was up to me to hold off before the bomber arrived.
There you go. So really just grab out of your pouch in the front, chuck it straight in. Not that hard, unless you shoot like me. Nah. It's not good, they're really starting to come in. Oh no, alright. Let's give it one more crack. Might start moving down there. Getting some close combat in. I haven't given you kind of that aspect yet, so let's give it a crack.
The artillery had loosened the guns and the big battle. From the tower, I could smoke the enemy, but we would need help from above to stop them.
hit a moving target.
Father had taken charge of the unit, but he was lonely. As the enemy closed in on us, I knew only I could save my comrades from being overrun. And worked. The Allies had sent a bomber to try to cut off the enemy.
There's a bit of target prioritisation in this. If they're getting towards that centre bit there, you're going to want to take them out first. As opposed to old matey sitting back there. Or shit anyway. Something about disrupting the fight, you're trying to move on to the second target. There's the next wave. Alright, what am I do? If I can go save. Get that thing up there, radio. Yeah. Just a bit of this. Hang on, where are you coming from? There you go. Oh, that worked.
The area was too overrun, and it was up to me to hold off before the bomber arrived.
No, don't waste it on him. Oh, maybe the bell tower is gone. Oh, there we go, that's what we want. Oh shit. I gotta go down. Ah, damn it. Alright. Didn't shock me that much the first time. But that is sniper elite in a bomb in a nutshell. So right there, that is started off kind of both defensive. When you move on through to the next mission, I've actually struggled to pass that. So it's not the easiest game. I'd say I'm pretty good at most first-person shooters on VR, but yeah, I've actually struggled to get past this a bit. So partly weapon mechanics, partly just me not playing enough to get used to it. Because it is a little bit of a different feel, especially with those submachine guns. It is hard to use the iron sights. So if you are using submachine guns, get used to that. You get shotties, bit of a range of weaponry. There are times where you can really sneak around and take them out silently, but that's not really the way I've ever rolled playing any game. If there's an option to go loud, I usually go loud. Might be the reason I'm dying, but I know you can get through if you do go loud. I'm obviously just not good enough yet. So if there are any questions, obviously on YouTube, when I upload this, feel free to leave a comment. If you want to suggest any games you want me to review, leave a comment there. I'll buy the game and I'll review it for you. If you don't want to buy it, just want to get an idea from a veteran's perspective, just like anyone at VGA, then let me know and I'll do that. Apart from that, if there's no final questions, I'll stop the stream there. Almost the weekend, lucky us. Make sure you stay safe and have a good weekend.